Hello, brothers and sisters. Michael Humble, Seeker of Truth, for a summary of info from Manifest. So I had some of this in the last video. I forgot to add something very cool and seemingly significant, and you tell me. So I did plug in the microphone this time, which it is not plugged in the last video, so if I'm cutting out, that's why. I sure apologize. Let me know if it's to the point you can't figure out what I'm saying. I'll have to redo it. So again, summary with addition series Manifest on YouTube. Flight 828 disappears 5.5 years and then returns. And 828, it happens to be from day of declaration 4/10/21. 828 days to 7/17. Tomorrow, high watch date or signpost for the 9th of Av. I don't know, but worth considering both. Quoted in the beginning of the show, the grandmother of Olive, Romans 8:28, and all things work together for the good of them that love him. And they never say the verse number, it just happens to be Romans 8:28. Something I forgot in the last video is they're also calling this, they're looking at a death date, and it initially has to do with 828. And I find that interesting, as the 9th of Av is certainly would be considered a death date in light of Israel's past. And so another thing I forgot to mention, Olive, the granddaughter slash daughter, depending who you're looking at, holds up, they find a petrograph on a cave. Michael finds a petrograph that's like a cave drawing, or drawing on a cave wall. It happens to be two people holding hands, but it's exactly the constellation Gemini. And that gets more interesting when you look at Gemini right now. This is Gemini right now. And I don't know how... Hold on, I gotta get that back. So Gemini 1 minute ago. And this bright spot right here is the sun. This dark spot right here is the moon. The moon and the sun are together in Gemini today, which means tomorrow or tonight after midnight. I would bet the moon is practically conjuncting with the sun in Gemini on 7/17. I find that mind-blowing to me. If I explained it all correctly, it's just wild. And then you add in, it's Olive that points out that it's Gemini. The picture's a picture of Gemini. And from the great sign of Revelation 12 to the 9th of Av is 2132 days, or 2133, which both mean olive tree. And then the show goes from saying flight 828 like 50 times to all of a sudden saying flight 727, referring to the same flight. I just find it interesting. I really do. First use of this 2132, meaning olive tree, is Genesis 8:11, which represents 726, which it's the first use of number 2132, Genesis 8:11, which is the 8th of Av. which 7:26 is, and then 9th of Av begins also 7:26 at sundown. Alright. And 7:27 is day 132. And that's red. And yet 40 days, the warning he had me give 3/2/21, 40 days before declaration, that we're doing this count from, is used 132 times. Anyway, just I was gonna just do this little piece, and I ended up doing an almost an hour video. But here we go. Little summary if you don't want to watch the other one. God bless you.